What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy, had a strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, and awesome. All right, everybody. May 17th, 2024 on a good old Friday word here. The Lord's been talking to me heavily about focusing on Him when it comes to brothers and sisters in Christ. Focus on Him. And this word He stemmed from was Matthew 14:22 to 33. The Lord said, get on here and do this naturally, meaning He gonna give it to me. And He just said, focus on Him. Don't look at the surrounding factors, the storms, the sharks in the water, the enemy making you think you about to fall in the water. Well, you know what? If you keep focusing on that shark and in the water, you may fall into the water and got to deal with the shark. You got to look at the Lord. You won't fall for any traps when you focus and have your mind set on Jesus. You understand? That's what you look at. Everything else will follow. A lot of people are in certain situations, but your faith needs to be grown. Because see, when He starts pulling you out and that wind start blowing and it don't make sense and you can't process, you're like, what's going on? Yeah, you're going to fall in the water. If you don't keep focusing on Jesus, you're going to fall. And that's not what He wants. That's why you in the situation you're in today, because your faith needs to be built to the point where you get to walk on that water with the Lord. Because nothing is impossible with God. Now look, Jesus walks on the sea. Immediately, Jesus made His disciples get into the boat and go before Him to the other side, while He sent the multitudes away. And when He had sent the multitudes away, He went up on the mountain by Himself to pray. Now when evening came, He was alone there, but the boat was now in the middle of the sea, tossed by the waves, for the wind was contrary. Now in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went to them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw Him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a ghost. And they cried out for fear. But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, be of good cheer. It is I. Do not be afraid. And Peter answered Him and said, Lord, if it is You, command me to come to You on the water. So this is some of you. You know, Lord, I know You hear me, and y'all be signing yourself up to do stuff. And I be telling y'all to watch what you say, because He listens to every word. And He'll be like, hey, all right, come on. And you'll be like, what? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. So I'm telling y'all, He be hearing what y'all be saying. So He had come. And when Peter had come down out of the boat, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw that the wind was boisterous, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried out, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched out His hand and caught him and said to him, O you of little faith, why did you doubt? And when they got into the boat, the wind ceased. Then those who were in the boat came and worshipped Him, saying, truly You are the Son of God. So let's talk about some things here. Peter wasn't focused the way he was supposed to. He got scared. So imagine some of you walking out with the weak faith that the Lord has yet to strengthen, while He's pulling you into a situation that doesn't make sense. He doesn't want you falling. And now you're going, Lord, please save me. Oh, Lord. Hold on, Lord. He's not trying to deal with that. Either you're going to be ready or you're not going to be. Either you're going to listen or you're not going to listen. He ain't dealing with all that. That's why He has you where He has you today. You need to focus on the Lord. That's who you need to focus on. You need to keep your eyes on the Lord. And another side note that a lot of people don't talk about is the worshiping him at the end. Because see, Jesus will show up and do what people deems impossible, walking on that water. And he will allow you to see it. Peter just didn't get told to walk, he saw it. So you gonna see it. Even him seeing Jesus walking on the water and being told to come on, he still doubted. Don't do that. When you see what God does in your life, you better hold on to that faith like it is nobody's business. Do not doubt. These stories are being created for God's glory. And you are giving up your life to serve God. So whatever God tells you to do, you do it. That means you have to go through suffering. You do it. You understand? You do it because you signed up for giving up your life to the Lord. So you're going to be that willing vessel that he builds the story through. That means suffering comes with it. That means faith building comes with it. That means nothing is impossible with God comes with it to show everybody who you are in the Lord and who the Lord is as well. Because you got family who don't know who you are in the Lord. So God going to build up that story and show what he can do through your life for his glory. And he will honor you at the same time in front of everybody who spat on you, talked about you, whatever, threw stones, food, crumbs, whatever they did, coins at you. He gonna turn it around on them. So you have got to trust him. When you give up your life to the Lord, that's what comes with it. So you have to focus on Jesus, on that water, and stop looking at the shark saying he gonna bite you in the water. Stop thinking about the surrounding factors, the wind that may cause trouble while you're walking. That don't matter when the Lord tells you to come on. So is that the type of faith you have? Because if it's not, you need to get it there. God ain't looking for weak faith. You're not about to be out here with weak faith. And he's not about to have you out here with weak faith. I can't do what I do with weak faith. You understand? This is why you're going through what you're going through. It's not the story you write, it's the story God writes for you. Focus on the Lord. Peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one.